Hello, everybody. How's it going today? How are you all doing? Welcome in. John here. What if I could scroll software to design it what works? Um, boo, 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 boo. How y'all doing today? Hey, Herb. Hey, Larry. Hey, Kevin. JoJo's here with us. Read chats if she'll do that for me. Welcome
Of
in.
course.
Welcome in all my subs and members. And happy Sunday. Sunday. It's a long weekend. It's a long weekend up here because tomorrow's Remembrance Day. Back to the state now, the states, I believe, and to honor our fallen soldiers that fought for freedom that we have today, right? So, this is what I'm working on today, right there. It's going to be a lawn plaque. So I'm going to do a backer for it and then probably 3 layers for it. So there you go. That's
Nice.
what I'm working on today. So, hey Joe, how's it going? What are you up
It's
to?
a good one. I am working on a hat today.
It's
'Cause I finished
the
the
hat I
blanket
sent you.
yesterday. Huh?
The hat I sent you.
No. No, no, no. No. I was already working on a hat. I started it anyway, but I finished the blanket yesterday and I made a washcloth yesterday, this morning. Now I'm working on a hat, and after the hat's the poncho.
See, I seen that pattern. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool, but that's a lot of yarn because
It looked
you're
like
carrying
it.
you're carrying
Yeah,
both yarn on every row, right?
yeah,
It'll be nice and warm because it'll be
uh,
thick.
yeah. That would have to be a winter hat. And she was using because she was using a 4 weight.
Yeah.
So that's a heavy hat.
So we're not going to be talking yarn today, but we can talk whatever today. Don't matter. It's it's a weekend. We're talking about whatever we want today
Well,
anyway.
you asked
So
what I was doing, and I'm a yarny. So there you go.
I know I brought it up, so that's my own fault.
All right, hi everybody in the chat. I haven't got the chat up yet, but I'll turn it up.
But
I have no.
I've been I've been busy working at my shop, as you guys have known, and been around. So my area is. Oh, let me undo this for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, turn volume off one of your tabs there.
Yeah, I had the
So
volume on the tablet. I
my
turned
desk
volume
area,
down.
my desk area is almost fully cleaned off. Still got to organize these racks behind me though. My shop, you can see my floor all the way across my shop there now, and I got lights installed. Oh my shop! Look at all the freaking lights.
Oh, no, wow.
So I still got one more to put up. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put it at though. I might put it right above me here,
That
or I might
might
put
be
it
an idea.
in the area there. But I got two more fluorescents I'm going to put up there as well for my spray table. But you know, I had them all up. I'm like, they're not evenly spaced. I want to rearrange them all now and space them all out properly. I'll do that. I'll do that after I get my roof in place. So when I finish my
Yeah.
roof, then I'll change my lighting around. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Organization is there
Um,
anyway.
okay. Hi, Herb, Larry, Kevin, uh,
Hey, Chris.
Chris, and I think that's everybody besides us.
Yep.
What is
I
everybody
suppose
working on today? We need to
just to be,
know.
yeah, we need to know what you're working on. And if there's any questions, comments, inquiries from in the chat, we'll be sure and get Herb to Google them for us, unless he wants to show up on panel. And other than that, I got my wood to prep. I got to cut the sides. I just got to tape them all together and get my outlines cut first. And we'll go from there. Other than that, pretty normal day, I guess. but I'll be working on this today and hopefully have it done for tomorrow. I'll show pictures of it on my front lawn. Tomorrow anyway, so I'm not come on now. Let's go to the circle. But thank you to all the vets out there,
Yes, thank
present
you for
and
everything.
future, for your service, for everything you've done for our countries. There you go. And there are a lot of people that actually were vets that a lot of people don't realize were vets. I don't talk about my time in the military, but you know, um, there's a lot of people out there in the chats that we know were in the military that don't talk about it either. Like Russ doesn't talk about it. Dave doesn't talk about it. Herb, if you were in, what would you do? If you joined the military? What would you have done?
I would have been a medic.
Yes, we discussed that one before with you.
Yeah, I like to. I like medical. Yeah. Pajama quilter, hello. Good afternoon. Herb says
Oh,
Army.
okay. Yeah, but
Crafty
what
Gypsy,
trade?
hello.
What trade though? What would you have done?
And Larry says, thanks to all who have served and gave the ultimate sacrifice. Absolutely.
Um, who else? Are you doing? Are you going live today?
No, I'm not.
No, not you. I'm gonna say Kimmy. Is Kimmy going live today? Pammy, Pam, Cam. Getting the mixed up.
Uh, Gypsy's in as well. She said hello to you.
Kimmy, is Kimmy going live today? Because I don't see a thing for it. Oh, there it is. 11:10:24 at 5 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Mountain, so 6 o'clock Central.
Uh,
Oh, charity
Gypsy
quilts.
says,
Cool, cool.
and Gypsy says, please don't forget thumbs up. John is a funny and educational. I better put this in all messages.
Educational. That's because of my educational
Yeah,
experience. Yeah.
and
So
pajama
if I'm,
quilter.
I know, Kimmy, Kimmy, I know. Sorry. So, go check out Kimberly tonight if I'm not on. Go to her quilting. She does some pretty awesome work there. I hope your health is up. Hope your health is doing good.
What time is her
We,
live, did you say?
it's 6 o'clock Central.
Okay. It's at 3. I'll switch the tablet over to bingo. If you know,
I see it's
I
weird
like
because it
my
says
bingo.
four. Wait. So it says November 10th at 5 p.m., which is my time because it's all my time that it shows up. That's only it says 4 hours though. That doesn't make sense.
My tablet is
Here she
always behind.
yeah, she's working on a charity quilt tonight. I'm Charity.
Awesome.
Charity was my stage name. I used to go by Bubbles, but I hate getting. I didn't like getting blown all the time.
Oh my God, you're awful. No motorboat. Back up. Yeah. Well, you have to. What do you want? I don't have anything.
I'm just prepping my wood right
Mm.
now, so I can start cutting this. Like, see my uh, all organized now, but I can't find my stuff. This is one of those last minute projects I was thought about doing today. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this now. So I need backer,
Herb.
240.
Herb. Oh shit.
What?
Robin is in, saying hello.
Oh my God, it's
Chris
Robin.
is asking, "What have you done, Herb?"
Robin, how's it going? What have you been up to? Oh, Fortnite, right? Never mind. Robin, Are you still doing crafts or anything? Or are you just playing Fortnite all the time now? Because you know you're addicted to that, by the way. Oh, how was everybody's Halloween, by the way? There's a discussion we haven't had. How was everybody's Halloween? How many kids do you have come to your door?
Zero.
Nobody comes to your house?
Uh-uh. They all have a
Really?
street here. They all go down, and everybody on that street gives out candy, and that's just a place to go. Yeah. And then if the parents want, they
Oh.
cross the busier street and go down the other side of Prospect. You know, that area, and they're all lit up down there, and they have several churches that do the trunk or treat.
Hmm. See, I
It's like
know most kids here usually just go to the mall now
yeah,
for a
it's rare,
safe Halloween.
right? It's rare you see kids in my where I'm at right here going down all the streets and door to door. I mean, they have some that light up, that have their lights on, and we used to buy all the candy and stuff for that. But then, we had a lot of candy, so we just don't do it now.
Like we only had I think we had 26 people show up,
Yeah,
and the boss was saying that he actually set up the kid decorations up. He was actually in his driveway. He had a fire pit going in his driveway to keep warm. He was passing out candy, and kids were just walking by, right? And he's like, "You guys don't want candy? Oh, you're giving out candy? Well, why would I be sitting out here if I'm not giving out freaking candy, right? Because it was cold."
yeah. Now,
And he
then what
said
I do,
I think he said he had like almost 70 kids that he handed out candy to. Like I said, we had like 28 kids here, but it's gone down a lot since because I remember when we used to go trick or treating as kids that it was probably 300 kids you give candy out to.
yeah, what I do is I donate to one of the churches the candy. I'll get candy and take it to them, and they can pass it out. I did the trunk or treat before, and the church that I was at was the one on the Prospect where all the kids went, and we had thousands of kids. I was like, where are all these kids coming from? Well, they come from different towns,
Different
in the
towns.
area. Yeah, all the towns in the area, they all find out when they have trick or treat because they have them on different nights in different towns sometimes.
Okay.
So, like the kids here in this town will go to, the next town over on one night, and then when we have it here, they come, all their kids come over here, and yeah, this is where they do it. And when I was at the trunk or treat, I was running out of candy, and we hadn't been going on for all that long, and I was like, crap. So I ended up calling my ex. I said, go get us more candy and lots of it. So he went and got like, suckers and some chocolates, and then we just, yeah, we ran out of that too before the end of the night, and we just closed up, and we left, because yeah, we were done. We passed
Okay, what's
out
this?
so much candy.
Robin says, okay, let's start here. She says she gets way more views on just being me. She does all kinds of stuff. She crafts occasionally. I love playing Fortnite. People come watch while I play, so it's a win-win. I even go live. Walking home now. Okay. Oh, because that way you got somebody to watch you. Look out behind you, Robin. So did you check out that video I sent you about that awesome Fortnite controller? I thought that was pretty cool. I'm just saying. I don't even play my PS5 anymore. I get back and play my PS5 because I know there was a new. When did that come out? Latest.
I don't know. Do they have a
Latest
six? I don't know
latest
what I'm
Assassin's
looking at.
Creed. Latest Assassin's Creed Shadows came out uh, last month, I think it was.
There's a PS5 or six. I don't know what it is. I don't know what number they're at, but it's right there.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what they have here. They have all the
Oh, oh, Shadows isn't out. It comes out in February.
and they have all the Nintendos and PlayStations and I don't
See, I only got the PS5. I pretty much only play Assassin's Creed.
know. I think they have that one. I'm not sure.
I got like almost all the Assassin's Creed. And the thing is, I play it like I started playing it because it's number one, it's open playground, which means you can go anywhere, climb anything, and talk to everybody that's in the game. And the game is based on there's actual historians that actually researched it, and there's history in the game. You follow a certain storyline, but there's all kinds of other side quests and stuff too. But when you follow the game, you actually learn history, which actually
Oh,
makes
that's
sense.
cool.
And and you learn about people that actually existed in real life, which is
Yeah,
even
that's
cool too.
cool.
Okay, I just gotta grab my other camera here. Unless I need to get a freaking video setup going here. Proper video setup going. I don't know what a good angle is. I know this one worked last time I was on, but so I wonder how this is gonna work with all my other new lighting now. Let's try it. Oh, it's like plugged in. Come on, there you go. Okay, what's in the way? That's in the way. That's in the way. And this will probably be in the way now too. Not bad. That's better.
Hi,
Like you
Chris
guys have
K.
always had better.
Chris K's in.
Hey, Chris K. How's it going? So this will be a multi-layer, and I'm going to color it, and we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. See what happens to it. Listening while you pit up makeup. Oh man, don't spackle it on. Just like place it on. How many emails you got in the last couple of days for yarn stuff?
How many emails?
Yeah, I got a Hobie one and a Joanne's. I just got a Timu.
Yeah, I got a lot of Timu, Michaels, Hirschner's, Joanne's, Hobby. Yeah, I'm just delete, 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 delete.
Delete. Why delete?
Because I don't want to buy right now.
Oh,
I have been looking at premieres because they have different sales every day. It's premiere week, so they have different deals. So I'd look to see what they actually have. They had the Premier DK for $2 a skein, but I was like, I didn't do it.
saw something else. What was it? I saw
I should have got some because I don't have any DK except for Mandela. I should have got some, but I didn't. It's all right.
you know what you need. You should get the magazines. Don't you get the magazines?
From Hirschner's, I do.
Yeah, my latest
Yeah.
one. See, I wasn't impressed with the last one they sent. I don't even know where it is. It was a Christmas one. It's like, wait. I was going through it, going, holy cow! I can't believe they got uh, embroidery and diamond. What's that diamond one called? Diamond whatever. Diamond.
Diamond painting.
Yeah,
Diamond
diamond.
painting.
Yeah, diamond painting, acrylics, or puzzles, like double-sided puzzles, and like I didn't know that Hershey's had all that. I thought it was just yarn.
Oh no, they have a lot of stuff.
Oh, right, pictures.
I need yarn from where? Chris K. And pajama quilters will be back. She'll be back later. It's lunchtime with the family. Have a good time.
What they can't eat alone? All right, Kevin. See you later. We'll be here. Oh, I almost forgot how to scroll.
Chris K says I need yarn from here. Oh, from your stash. Yes, I do. Gotta save up though. 'Cause I have to pay shipping too, so that makes a difference. You know how it is being on limited income. You can only do so much at a time. I'll do that. Maybe I'll tell my son I want that for Christmas.
Darn.
Who knows, you know? Hi, JJ.
Hey, JJ, how's it going?
Yeah, Chris K likes thinner yarn, but I don't have a lot of thinner yarn. I think she likes thinner yarn. I think. We talked. I forget.
I remember half the stuff people say.
Yeah, I have mostly, the 4 weights. It's mostly what I have. I have a huge tote of yarns I'm gonna, donate to people in here and whatnot or whatever. I'll have to look see if I have any that she would like. Chris K said limited income sucks eggs through a spider's butt. Yep, it does. That it does. Yeah, if it need a spike to my rent. So yeah, it sucks. But what can you do but just take it day by day? And we make it, so we're fine. Herb says, be right back. It's nap time. We're not exciting enough for Herb.
Purpose is naps and you do a cranky pants.
Robin says, it means you'll have a 5-minute nap. Oh, he says, not today. He's been up all night. Oh, you should have said something. If you were up, I would have went
Would have
over to
joined it. Yep.
your. I would have went over to his hangout. That's where he was at.
We should just go over anyway. It's the same as mine, right? Just open up 2 tabs to see who shows up first. Like I remember back in the day, back when Google Hangouts was a thing. I probably actually I still have Google Hangouts. I still have open. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 Google Hangout links still bookmarked on my page on my computer.
Oh,
And yeah,
I
you would
never.
just go into you just open them up and wait to see who shows up.
Oh, I didn't never do that.
But the thing with Google Hangouts is you didn't have to wait for somebody to let you in. You could actually just go in whenever you wanted to. It was like the coolest hangout place. And it was you didn't know who was going to show up. You didn't know who was going to show up sober or drunk or whatever. And the conversations were so weird.
No, I always look in during the day. I don't look in your hangout. There's nobody there. But in evenings we always look, and I'll ask if anyone's gonna go.
I know. So if I'm not, well, I should be doing a show tomorrow after the ceremonies,
Uh huh.
and I'll be out of town Monday, Tuesday, or sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm going.
Overnight.
Yeah, I'm going out of town overnight. So I won't be in there at all. So no show on Tuesday night. Might be one on Wednesday, depending on when I get back.
Okay. Hi, Greg.
Gregory.
What are you up to, Greg? I'm surprised Annie's not in.
Well,
Oh
shit,
no,
depends.
that's right. She lost power. I remember now.
Come on, you got to remember some of the conversations.
Yeah, I was on in the hangout with her when it happened.
Oh, it's funny she reminded you. Come on, Joe. I told you we had this conversation.
I know. I know. It was like, oh shit, I gotta go. A tree fell. I was like, oh shit. She,
Hey,
I'll be right
Greg.
back. I'll be right back. Hi,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie. How's it going?
Yeah. So yeah, she's
Oh, what's temperature gonna rise here? It says. What's the weather here right now?
okay. I should be working on my hat, right? Right. Sure. Why not?
If you guys want, you can type in weather and your postal code or zip code or name of your town. It'll put your weather in. If you drop the word sawdust, it'll drop your link for you. Weather in. If you drop the word sawdust, it'll drop your link for you. Some vehicle shuffling for winter. I know I got to take I still haven't winterized my trailer yet. I got to take it in next weekend or no weekend coming up. See, 31. Oh, it's balmy outside right now.
That's 31 there where you're at. -1 Celsius for you. East northeast wind at 4 miles per hour. Humidity at 75%. And Greg says he's going to do some vehicle shuffling for winter. Okay. Robin's plucking her eyebrows. Well, okay, I suppose. And then Greg said he's probably going on a motorcycle ride Wednesday. Greg says he's just plucking around.
Screwed up when I put these patterns there. Put the pattern on the wrong. I layered them the wrong way.
Yarn Barb.
No, her went to go for a nap. Yeah, Nancy got her portrait. Didn't you see the unboxing of it? So she did a quick video. Um, that she got a package, but she thought it was something else she ordered, and not realizing that it was from me. She read the label, like, "Oh my God, look at this!" So she did a quick unboxing video of it, and then she showed it up on her show that night. She got that. One sec, let me look it up.
Hey, Jess. Jessica's in. How you doing?
September, beginning of September, she got it.
And Robin's asking, did you open her stuff? People are saying hi to Jessica.
Yeah, so after she posted her video, then I posted my video of opening her box and everything I got from her. Hey Jess, how's it
Yeah,
going?
yeah. Sent you a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
That
well,
was, that was,
I still got most of it out here.
yeah, it was fun to watch. I like unboxings.
Oh, my donuts and turtles.
Yeah.
And she's gonna make me 3 more donuts too.
Cool. Robin says she'll go look for it. Jessica says Dollar Tree trip later to pick up the painting stuff we need for Art with Connie's tomorrow night.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
No, but I told her that I would be crocheting. And she was fine with that.
Yeah, what were we doing for it anyway? Or what was
I,
Tanya doing for it anyway? It was a painting tutorial or something, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just okay, this stuff is too big for this. It's holy. And it's supposed to be a winter hat, so can't have holy crap. It's gonna make me
Well,
go down to
neck warmer's got a big hole in it.
it's gonna make me go down to a 5 jet. I hate using the small ones. Let's see how that one will look. Yeah, that's supposed to be alright. No, we did not carve pumpkins. Jessica's gonna
Uh,
head out. She'll catch everyone later.
no, we
It was
were
good
we
seeing you, Jess.
we were gonna carve pumpkins, but it got too late, and I was out of town and everything else. So I didn't end up doing it. Oh wait, yeah, Robin, we carved pumpkins. Didn't you? You weren't here for it though. We would let you paint too and everything. Had a contest.
I
Just
was out of town. That's why I missed it.
all right, just take care.
Yeah, Annie's
Basically,
gonna miss the painting. She's gonna be so upset.
yeah. Basically, what I got to do is I got to set up a calendar and have stuff organized and pre-planned ahead of time. So we can say, okay, in 2 weeks we're going to be doing pumpkin carving. In 3 weeks we're going to be doing gingerbread house building. I still want to do my Nostrestein Castle gingerbread house, but I don't think I'm still. This year I don't think I'm going to get enough gingerbread ready for it though. I haven't even started baking it yet. Or you can decorate tiny Christmas trees. Tiny Christmas trees. I don't know.
Robin says that's why I don't want to craft. It was running my life.
Yeah, but isn't that why you made a buys and DIY channel though, Robin?
Now I'm free to do whatever I want. If I want to craft, I craft. I want to play Fortnite, I do that.
Yeah, but you're free to do whatever you want on your channel anyway. Look at me. Ah,
I mean, it was your channel. Doesn't mean you have to do crafting every day.
it's like me. So with this one, I'm going to do wood cutting, and then I'm going to do coloring. Coloring.
Larry says, video games are brain draining to me. And Greg says, now Fortnite runs your life. That's true.
Exactly. See, but it depends on the video game because some actually are good for you that teach you things. Like I said, like play Assassin's Creed, so it teaches you knowledge, it teaches you history and everything else. And you got to think on a lot of them on how to achieve your tasks. You got to collect certain items and talk to certain people, and you know.
And that's basically what she just said.
Yeah.
And she's like, you have to think where the person is, good hand-eye coordination, good listening skills.
See, I don't have this light on. Let's try this one. Let's try this angle. The light still screws me up though. A lot better though, but no, it's worse. It vibrates. Ah!
Okay. Let's see. Mary says, at least with crafting, you are doing something creative and using your hands for something useful. Collectomania says, video game are a chance for your mind to get out of the real world issues. Well, so is crafting. I mean, for me anyway. I mean, I don't know. And Robin says, yeah, but the stuff just sits here and clutters up my room.
We're supposed to sell it. You gotta auction it off when you make it, brother.
Larry says he would rather play Sonic. Um, Greg says last gaming I did was sitting on the toilet every morning playing Space Invaders on my wristwatch.
Rich watch. That's fine.
Oh god. Larry says I like the older video games. People are saying hi to Neil.
Neil,
Um,
where's Neil? Hey, Doug. Is Connie here? Wait, where's Connie?
and then I'll get behind here.
There's Neil. Oh, there's Connie right there. That Connie. Other Connie. Connie B. Doug.
Hi Doug.
Doug, what have you been up to, buddy?
Everybody's just saying hi to everybody else.
Doug's been pretty absent lately. I know he just got one video up lately. Month. What's the back, Doug? You're not being very creative in your stuff either. You're still doing that other job for your brother-in-law, brother, I think it was, wasn't it? Construction shit.
And people are telling her to sell her stuff. Yeah, sell crafts. And then Bill Barnes said this, that, and everything else. And Robert says, let him on. And she's asking a question. I don't know what she's talking about. Hey, Hobart says the job is off and on. Worked this last week with him. Been working on a car in the shop. And Robin is keeping us updated on what she's doing with her makeup. And he said deer season is this coming Friday.
Deer season.
I thought it already was here. I don't know. My brother-in-law's been deer hunting. I forget what it already was. Maybe different from where he's at. I don't know.
Get to use pew-pews on Friday.
Oh, okay. And my brother-in-law uses the bow and arrow thing, the compound one or whatever. That's
Bow
what
and
he
arrow
uses.
thing.
Well, it's a compound one. The
Compound
high-powered
bow.
one. Yeah, so that's what he uses. And I was down there this last time. He was out doing that and came back, and I was like, how'd it go? And it's freaking cold out there. And I was like, well, wear a hat. And he shaves his head mostly. He said, I don't have one. Oh, bullshit. I've given you a hat before. It was a camouflage one.
Should be wearing an orange fluorescent hat.
I don't know. Well, I could make him an orange fluorescent hat.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Doug, how's it going, buddy?
Oh,
Long
you
time
know.
no see.
Yeah. Pup
Yeah, I
chat.
could.
Go.
So, what's your update? What do you got going on?
Me, I don't have anything going on.
Well, I saw a video that you were doing a resin bold last week or 2 weeks ago.
I did some resin. I did a skull and a pumpkin
Oh,
2 weeks ago because my sponsor sent me some resin.
that's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were giving me a hard time because I kind of put it off. So I hurried
Greg,
up.
but Greg says my friend just dropped off moose garlic sausage and salami this morning.
Well, that sounds good.
Never had moose.
Moose is supposed to be better than beef.
Yep. But not
I
as good
never
as
had
beef
It's
though.
that.
still a cow. It's just a better cow.
More free range products in its body.
Well, yes, it is supposed to be way better than beef is. So,
Okay, I've never had that.
unlike venison, which is a goat, because they're part of the goat family, got them sideways eyeballs and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How's the
But
how's the, but what?
well, yeah, no, it's archery season now. It's been deer season since like the mid September. So they have a youth hunt and an early hunt for handicap and veterans. October 1st starts archery season till November 15th, which is then firearm season. And then whatever other seasons are right up to the end of the year.
Mm. And Greg says an elk is even better yet.
Well, I don't know. I mean, elk is still under the cow version of it and not goat.
And Robin is asking a question. Did you taste goat?
I mean, they taste like venison. I have never had goat itself, but venison has a distinct taste to it. I don't care for it. I basically just harvest a deer for burger, and then you can put burger in everything and kill the taste of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of goat and lamb in Indian food, and
Lamb is different.
if if you eat shawarma, like a real shawarma, a real doner, it's got goat meat in it.
Right, but all the seasonings kill the taste of it.
And JJ says beef is what's for dinner. And Collecto says goat meat is good.
I mean, to each their own, Neil. I'm not a big fan of that venison, so when I have it processed, I just turn it into um, burger.
Oh, did you eat your goats?
My goats, no, we milked them, and
Oh,
the milk tastes as bad as they smell.
yes. So do you still have them? What'd you do with them?
We sold them to a lady that came to buy puppies from us. And
What are the odds of that?
they bought the puppies and they bought the goats and took them home.
Really?
And then we
All of them?
went back. Yes, all three of them. We had the two doe and a baby buck,
Yeah.
and the baby was still on mom, so they took them all home. I think they still have them out there. So,
Oh,
so she bought two pups and the three goats in one trip, and then
well, that's a good deal.
yeah, put the goats in the back of her car, or she had like a Tahoe or something like that. They opened the hatch up. We put the one goat in, and we put the baby goat in. The other goat jumped in because the baby was in there, and that was it. Off they went.
Wow.
Yeah, Greg says we have separate smoke pole season. Then he said muzzle loader. Chris K says yes, Robin, goat's good. And Robin's updating us and that her hair's done and she has to choose a skirt.
Yeah, smoke stick, smoke pole, smoke stick, same thing. Well, muzzleloader season, they kind of it used to be after firearm season, so in December they'd be down for a week, and then we'd fire up muzzleloader season. But now they're making it so you can use a shotgun during muzzleloader season. So why call it that here?
JJ says goat cheese is different. And Collecto says no neck wig, Robin? Question mark. He's asking a question.
Neck wig.
I have
Like
no
a
idea.
beard. Like a beard.
Um,
Greg says depends on what the deer eat. The deer I hunted ate corn and apples, much better tasting than bush deer.
I mean, there ain't nothing but corn and apples around here. And I don't care what you say. I don't have to like goat or deer or whatever you want because somebody else likes it. I personally don't like it. The only reason I bought tags this year is because I was a little worried about what prices were going to be.
Yep.
Because
Well, I was going to ask you that. How many tags did you get?
yeah, well, $6.50 a pound for hamburger.
What?
Where you at?
And if you process the deer, well, it was $100 to have it processed, and you get roughly 50 pounds of meat off of it when you turn it into burger. So that's $2 a pound. You know,
Where are you at?
me, I'm in Michigan.
Okay.
So, and I'm running out. Like 2 years ago, I put two does in the freezer, and we're getting thin. So I'm just replacing what I had in the freezer, and I'll probably skip next year. I'm not a horn hunter. I've got the horns on the wall.
How many tags did you get though? How many tags did you get though?
How many tags? I got 2 right now, and I can get as many as I want when we go after
really?
does. So what they do here in Michigan is you can have 2 buck tags only. $2 only. That's all you get. You have as many does as you can buy.
Really?
Depending on the county you're in. And so most of the corn crops are in the county that I'm in, where they run right along the stretch of the state, like from side to side. The further north you get, they get a little thinner on the corns. But so the crops are all in this section, and the deer do a damage to them bad. So they just let us buy tags. I can go in and buy You know, I don't know if it's a day, one per day, or if I can just go in and buy a bunch. But I could just keep buying doe tags if I wanted to.
Yeah, is your dad gonna hunt this year too?
You're breaking up.
Is your dad gonna hunt this year, or is he just gonna sit on the duck again? Just
Oh,
put
I
him.
have no idea what he's doing. I have my buddy Joe comes out every year. He's a horn hunter. He hunts for horns. I don't particularly care. Other than that, we haven't been doing a whole lot. We got puppies. We just sold the last one from a litter from 2 months ago today, and then this one right here, you can't barely see her. She should be going here in a week or so, and then we got some in the back bedroom that are, I don't know, 3 or 4 days old. Here, Nala, Nala.
Aw.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's her name's Nala. What? I know. Why am I bugging you while you're trying to get your beauty sleep?
Yeah, you had to wake her up.
She's doing a lot of sleeping. I mean, she's like she's struggling to get up onto there now because she's getting heavy.
Well, where's the usual crowd of dogs?
Annie's outside.
Hmm.
It's still nice out, so she's out. You know how they are. They're huskies. They don't want to come in when it's cold out.
I know.
It's not really cold. It's like 50 degrees or something like that out there.
Where's Sid at?
Outside. Yeah, we got it's 60 degrees out. So what is that, like 15 degrees for you?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it's pretty warm out. It's nice out there. They don't want to be in the house. I just ran out of stuff to do working on that car. I got a car. We went to Colorado because my neighbor's stepson passed, and she needed somebody to drive the trailer to Colorado so we could collect his effects and then come back. And 2 cars, a horse trailer, a three horse slant trailer, packed came back.
Wow.
So they've got all that stuff they're going through. Well, they gave me one of the cars, and I've just been trying to straighten it out and make it run better. It drove all the way here from Colorado, 1,300 miles. So, but it's got some issues. He didn't take care of things very well, and I've just been fixing on it. And it took a while because they couldn't find the title for it, so they had to go through that whole lost title deal with the death certificate. And do I have insurance on the dogs? No. Insurance is a waste of money, Neil.
Your garden's all packed away and everything already too, and
Well, I haven't harvested my potatoes yet, and I don't know if they're in. Yeah, they're still in the ground, and now they're growing again, poking up through the ground. Yeah, I was just standing out there looking at them, going, "Are they any good now that they're growing?" Or
I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I think
right. They started growing again. They got green spots sticking up. Like, do I just put dirt on top of them and wait to do them again next year? And then my garlic that I planted is poking up through everything already. I'm like, you're not supposed to be doing that yet because it's been too warm, you know? We've had some pretty heavy frost down, and I'm like, all right, so plant the garlic, and of course it's growing. And after that, I just haven't been.
So apparently, sprouted potatoes are safe to eat according to Food Network, but according to all recipes, sprouted potatoes do have the potential to be toxic because of a chemical called solanine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then if we get a heavy frost again and it kills all that, are they unsprouted then?
Well, I wouldn't eat them because they'd be freaking. Well, because they would still be contaminated though, right? But if you just leave them in the ground, you can still regrow them for next year.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Do I just pile more dirt on top of them like they are and dig them up next year. And I think that's the route I'm probably going to go at this point. You picked your first shirt. How many have you gone? Only one so far, Robin? So yeah, I don't know. I haven't been. I just don't have it to go into shopping at at this point. I get out there. Billy was hassling me, and I've been out there for a little bit, but that was about it. He was out there with me while I was pouring the pumpkin in the skull. Your chat just quit, or am I way behind here?
No, it's
No,
stopped.
she hasn't said anything anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes chat doesn't go, and sometimes it goes crazy.
You do not harvest. I'm just looking this up.
Are you still looking up the potatoes?
Yeah. Well,
I just did a fermented jalapeno, smoked fermented jalapeno hot sauce with bourbon in it. I just finished that up today. I got 11 half pints.
yeah. So it says here, when a potato plant dies back to the end of the growing season, the tubers remain in the ground. If the tubers are not harvested, they can potentially sprout and grow into new potatoes the following year. So you can just leave them there.
All right. We'll just put some more dirt on top of them and see what happens.
Sometimes they'll start to rot, but it's no big deal because they'll just regrow again anyway.
Nicolecto says you should put like 20 shirts on, Robin, and then you can just peel one off when you don't like it.
Robin
Oh my
doesn't.
God, just pick a shirt and put it on. I mean, how hard can that be? I mean, really.
Have you not watched Robin's channel? Robin don't like anything.
I know.
Oh, you said that wrong.
Drives
I
me.
don't like. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Need
Like it.
more makeup. Oh, for freak's sake.
Yeah,
Are you
see?
going? Where are you going, Robin?
She's going on TV, so she's gonna do her live, so people can watch her play Fortnite and don't get to see her at all. So just do makeup.
They do see her. She's got herself in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Well, barely see her then.
She's in there.
Oh my goodness. No, I don't watch Fortnite. I don't do gaming. My
Ugh.
son does. My son does, but no, no interest for me really.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Yeehaw. Yep. So, anyways, that's it. I ain't got nothing new going on.
Well, sometimes that could be good.
Just they got to be way too much trying to work too hard to get anywhere on YouTube anymore. So I'm like, take a break from it. You know,
I thought you were gonna do another candy corn bowl this year.
I was going to do a plate, and I'm still thinking about it, but I got other things going on, and I'm doing those instead. And then I sit here and look at this box in front of me most of the day. And now it's deer season, so like I was gonna go out today, but then we had to do something, and then that got canceled, and I didn't get to do it. So I worked on the car. Well, aside from the part I'm waiting on to start it, didn't show up 2 days ago. I
Uh-oh.
can't do anything more to it. Well, yeah, I ordered a throttle body gasket because whoever took it apart before broke the one that was in there and put it back in. Broken. And it was supposed to have been here Friday, and of course, without a throttle body, you can't fire it up, you know.
because I didn't care about it either. Then I tried it, now I love it. Well, I'm not a video game person.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me either. If that's what Robin wants to do, that's what Robin can do.
Yep.
I spent too many years watching my kids do that exact same thing. Chat disconnected. Huh. Apparently, my internet went out.
All right.
Can I ask you about your internet, Jay?
It says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Now it says successfully connected. I had my wife bring me a puppy.
Mm.
Brand new
So how's
puppies.
you got Starlink, right? Is your Starlink working properly now?
Yes, it was just some things too. I think they've taken care of the issues that I had to deal with now. But like the router that comes with it's really just to communicate with the satellite. So you have to add another router to take the load of everything you want to put onto it, like Wi-Fi and all that. But it works great. I mean, you know, everybody can be on it without any lag. But before we put the second router in, if you tried to upload or download anything, you tank the whole system. It's lag. You're learning all the pew-pews, huh? Yeah. So what are you making down there, John?
It's the Remembrance Day plaque for the yard.
Oh. Yeah.
Come here. Come here. She peed outside.
I know. Then she comes back in and pees some more. Bad dog. Oh, that and I got a problem in my shoulder. Did physical therapy for 3 weeks on it. And the lady told me that she thinks it's probably a rotator cuff issue and I'm probably going to have surgery.
Oh, no.
Right? So I can't. I have limited movement on this arm. I can't go very far behind me or over my head. So stretching it out hurts like that just did.
Well, then don't do it.
My boss had a similar issue with rotator cuff, and he needed surgery on it, and then he had to have a portable ice pack, and it was in a sling for 3 weeks, and then he's still in physical therapy right now. Like they had to reattach one of the tendons or something like that.
Something's being pinched in there at the point I come up is where my issue is. So I have all the power in the world. I can curl it, but I can't reach out and grab something and pull it towards me. So it depends on where it is and how much I use it. But I don't know. It's been about 3 months now. It's been hurting. So, and I have no idea what I did to it. Oh. She didn't come back in. She went out with the dog, so I couldn't get her to get me a puppy. What happened? She didn't even leave the porch? Oh.
Greg says funny that all the city dwellers are screaming for more gun laws as they play Fortnite.
Yeah, whatever.
So I know I don't like to talk about politics on my show, but hey, yay, Trump's in.
I guess that depends on who you're telling that to. If they're gonna go yay with you or leave.
And I can baby bottle brush to see if it works. It's what?
Yeah, I don't. There's been a lot of crying on the internet, so we look at it, giggle and
Yeah,
complain.
there always is though.
Yeah, all you had to do is watch interviews with all those people, and you could have decided from that what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And quit listening to they said, he said, they said, she said. All you do is watch an interview with each one of those candidates, and you'd have been able to choose which one you wanted based on those interviews. Of course, nobody did that. All they want to do is complain because they're being told to complain.
Yep.
But now the thing that they're complaining about is funny. They're leaving the country because of this. John, they're all coming to you too, by the way.
They didn't come here. They didn't. Yeah, but the last time you got in too, they're all like, "Oh, we're leaving. We're going to Canada." We're like, "No. You can just stay down there. You don't have the proper documents in place. So guess what? You're stuck."
Yeah. So my cousin has dual citizenship, and he moved to Canada, and he says they don't realize what they got to go through to get that.
Exactly.
There's all kinds of loopholes to become a citizen in Canada.
That's you know what else? I heard something funny the other day too. Was that he's going to finish the south wall, and then I guess he wants to build a north wall too now.
And I didn't hear that, so
I'm thinking, why? You going to build a north wall to keep the Alaskans from coming into Canada, or what? What's the deal there?
I haven't heard that one, so I couldn't tell you. It's just another rabbit hole I got to go down, John. Thanks. I can't take you because they said, he said type stuff again.
I also heard that all the migrants are because they can't go back south, that they're going to come north too. I'm like, what? Like all the migrant workers that come up from Argentina and stuff, right?
Oh well, a lot of the ones that are coming into the country supposedly are coming from other countries, not Mexico. They're coming from overseas, Ukraine and all that.
And South America too, though.
Well, yes, but not as bad because where were they coming from before down there? Someplace, and it's now a booming society down there, and they're all going back. What the hell is down there? South American cities.
Panama.
These towns,
No.
villages frequently mentioned on the web include Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro,
Sorry.
Lima,
Yeah,
and others.
Rio, Moreno. Yeah, those make sense.
El Salvador. Is it El Salvador?
Yep, those one too.
Yeah, I think Salvador or El Salvador is one of the ones that they've got a booming economy down there, and everybody's going back. I don't know. I didn't hear they were building a wall across the north, so that's the first time I heard that. But I've kind of been I've had my fill of all that for the last 4 years, so I'm gonna take a break from it. I guess we'll see. I mean, he's not in yet. By the way, we got to get him to January 20th.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like, why did it take so long? Like, why does it take so long? Like,
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I'm just a dummy that lives in the country.
I'm pretty sure here it's like, yep, vote him in. Okay, in like 2 weeks he's in, done.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's all politics. Just say it's all politics.
Could be. I don't know. What is that? Your pattern? Is that what that is?
Now I screwed up in the order. I wanted to cut these in though.
Well, I mean, you got to laugh. In the last 2 weeks, he's not 2 weeks. Let's go with whatever that prior to the election, he turned from just Hitler to Mussolini and Stalin and Hitler. He was all three of them.
Really?
Yeah, they did that. It just made me giggle. I said, now he's all three of them? How about that? Yeah. What are you doing over there? Picking the stickers off? Ugh.
Oh, making a outline cut pattern for it.
This?
A mirror?
Evening?
Yeah.
And this?
I like the tree.
So how's Barb doing?
She's looking at a mirror and a picture on the table. She's getting stuff for staging the furniture she's going to be finishing. I think we means me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I said she on purpose.
That's what I heard.
And she's going on. She's going on and on out there. I keep hearing we too. I think us, but I'm pretty sure us means me.
Yep.
What's that? See, you need something to do, she just said. They didn't call him Trudeau yet? No, they didn't. I hate refinishing furniture. It's awful.
Why?
Why?
Time consuming.
Yeah.
I think everybody in chat fell asleep.
Mine says it was disconnected again. Now I'm connected again. Mine keeps jumping back and forth, apparently. Am I lagging over here on this one? Oh, give me a thumbs up. 75 minutes ago, huh? What's on that? What's on that one? Nothing. Nothing. Somebody. Oh, Ken Moon did some kind of purple thing.
I haven't even watched YouTube in freaking so long.
I I really haven't either. Watching some podcasts. That was about it, and that was enough to take up most of my time. And I need to stop. Okay. They talk about dumb things sometimes. I just don't care about it. So I watch a couple in Alaska that live off grid, kinda. I watch a couple in Australia that are living off the Great Barrier Reef most of the time. And then I watch Coin Pusher videos.
Coin pusher videos? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of like watching, Fortnite videos.
I know.
It's better.
Fucking coin pusher. That's funny.
I've kind of gotten bored with it. It was all right when I first started watching it because it was new and it was there's no there's no thinking involved and there's no irritating me involved. And
Well, it's like when I started watching coin pushing videos, there was a guy. He got kicked out of every arcade he went into because he was winning everything all the time. Like, you gotta get out of here. You're cheating. How am I cheating? You're putting coins in. They drop randomly, right?
all right, yeah, they've thrown him out of the one that I watched. They've thrown him out before, said he was cheating because he won too much money.
Yeah. Like, how do you cheat?
You just charged him $100 million to play the game, and you're going to tell him he's cheating because he won, 20 times that?
Exactly.
Crafty Annie says hey or something like that.
Hey, Annie.
Spending a little bit of my battery to say hey and then leave a thumbs up.
Annie, why don't
Bye.
you go out to the van, plug it in, and go for a drive? Charge your battery up.
Yeah, I told her that yesterday, or get her if she has a power bank, charge that up. At her sister's or something.
Yeah, did your sister have power?
I don't know.
She can do the whole family thing.
But yeah, I mentioned putting it in a car to charge it. If she has a
Or just go for
car
a drive.
charger.
It's not
Yeah,
expensive. Not expensive to drive around, just charging your phone battery up.
yeah. Yeah. Mine charges even if the car's not on.
Yeah, mine does too. I got. There's one USB port that does that. It's got
Yeah.
solid power to it.
She's probably going crazy without internet or phone or power. It doesn't bother me without power as much as it bothers Zach. The only time it bothers me is at night when I can't see the crochet. But I have battery lanterns. We can put them throughout the house.
Yeah. My attention span is short too anymore.
You get old.
I don't know. Like I said, I've been working on that car. I got most of that work all done, except for I need to take it to the car wash and degrease things before I put who else is in.
Start your webcam.
Ah, damn it.
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Going. Not well.
Are you still just doing 2-hour lives, John, or is this a
It's the weekend.
weekend? It's as long
Going
as
till
you want. Okay.
damn
Okay.
well feel like it. You get a problem with that? Yeah.
No, I'm just checking.
Boo.
There you are. How's it going, man?
Downhill. But that's easy, Better than uphill.
Yeah.
Well, at least I made it to the shop.
What you been working on lately?
Oh, man, I can't remember.
So much on the go, eh?
Well, just fixing every damn thing that's broken. You know, sometimes I get it done, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
They go into my stupid head.
I guess the main thing is trying to get things organized for winter.
Did you know, Greg, that almond joys have nuts? The mounds don't.
I don't know. We have either one of them up here.
Thanks for that, by the way. Earworming me, mister.
You're quite welcome. Anytime. You know, us Canucky Stannies, we're very obliging.
Canucky stands. I don't call it that because they consider my state pretty much Canada, anyways.
Yeah, you're awfully close.
Yeah, I have to go
Close
south
enough.
to get there. I either have to go east or I have to go south or southeast.
Hey, you can go north too, though.
I can run across 69, which would take me right to Port Huron. But that's straight east across the state from where I am. And then if I run 94 east and then down to wherever the bridge and the tunnel are, or the new bridge or whatever, Windsor. Yeah.
Did you know that there are 13 states equal to or south of Canada?
Well, everything going across, so Wisconsin, Minnesota, and the Dakotas, Utah, Washington, and then whatever New England states are over there also. Maine, Connecticut. I don't remember what they all are over there off the top of my head. But yes.
Well, because I do know that it's Point Pelee Island in Lake Ontario, or Lake Ontario. No, what's one below Lake Ontario? Lake Michigan is in the same parallel as the top northern border of California. So everything running from California up. There you go.
Yep. New York is, because, you can cross into what, Buffalo?
Buffalo, yep.
Yep. Buffalo.
And Point Pelee, I've been there smelt fishing when I was a kid. Yep.
I've smelt fish.
I smelled it too. It smelled like fish.
I smelled it too.
Yeah. But I don't think they generally consider all those states Canada like they do Michigan. Consider us Canadians. and technically, most of my family's in Canada. So I think I may have met them once in my entire life.
My grandfather was born in North Dakota.
I think my dad's mom had a green card from Canada. We were French Canadian, I think.
Oh, we don't talk to them.
But that's where they're from. So.
With a French Canadian.
Yeah. I have dogs over there.
Yeah.
We had a couple girls from Quebec come down and they met us just the other side of Port Huron there, the Blue Water Bridge, and they come over to the States, bought the 2 dogs from us, 3 dogs, and then went back. Connie is in. Hi, Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Connie's alter ego is in. No. No. I'm leaning off the camera here. Let me get over here and lean on the side. There we go.
Yeah. Art's here too with Connie.
Start with Connie.
Yeah.
I was talking with Art the other day,
Hi, Robin.
and I asked him. I said, "Art, you gonna come back on the shows or what?" I said, "If you come on, I'll start more shows up." Because I need a place to start. I need a place to set up. I'm like, "Tell-"
I heard something about that. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, tell freaking Adele just to fucking pack her shit up and fucking make you some room.
Didn't he move to like Texas or something like that?
But that was nicer though. No, he's still dealing with his mom's funeral stuff. So I think he said he'd be back on Friday. So he should be back now.
Art's in the closet. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, oh because every once in a while Adele will be on there and go, "Oh, and Art says hi." I said, "Well, let him out of the closet so he can go on his own freaking channel and say, hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm alive. I'm doing fine."
Yeah, sometimes you have to take a break from YouTube.
We've not seen him since before he moved out there.
Oh,
Well, because it was a big
I haven't
secret
seen
anyway.
him for a while. I made it a conscious choice to bail out of it for a while because there's too many whiny crybabies in it.
No, really?
Yeah.
See, and I know I looked up. I haven't seen Cliff on, and Cliff hasn't been on in a month. I know his health was down a bit.
Well, I know he's still around because he likes everything I post on Facebook.
We want to see a picture of Art in a current newspaper.
Yeah, proof of life.
Today's newspaper.
Talking all about him and he can't even defend himself.
Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Since we're talking about Adele, let me throw my lurkers. See how many lurkers we got in the video now. Boo, boo, boo. My brand banner. Brand. Do.
You can see who's in.
No.
No.
All I can see is I got 10 people watching, and there's 3 people actually chatting right now. Right?
Larry, Robin,
Connie, Larry, and Robin. Yeah. There's 4.
We forgot the Nightbot guy.
Chris Kaleidoscopes. They were off to Granny D later or something like that.
Nightbot doesn't count.
I'm one of them because I'm on YouTube also. I'm just not. I'm chatting in here, not there.
Well, that would include me as well, I guess.
Well, Robin, why would you do that? Why would you put your sleeve in your coffee?
Just an excuse to change your shirt.
Yeah. That's all it was, too. I know it is.
So you've only got like 3 lurkers in.
I don't know.
I might be in here twice if they count that I left my computer in the house going.
Probably. There's Adele.
There's Adele.
There we go. Now we're running out of lurkers. You only got like 1 then.
See, we know Adele's there, but what about Art? Is Art there? I don't know. We haven't heard from Art in a couple days. Adele's just gonna type, "Oh, it's Art here. Hey, everybody."
Not from his channel? What the hell?
No, it'll be on hers.
Oh.
It'll be, like the next comment from Adele will be, "It's Art here. Hey, everybody." we'll be like, that's not very legit. Come on.
The FPS makes it look like it's going so slow up and down. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It is going.
Oh, Jim's here too. So no, that accounts for everybody then. I forgot Jim was in here. I said hi to him.
Well, how many thumbs up are there then?
I gave it one. I don't know. I'm not looking over there. It says
One
there's 11.
thumb up. Are you serious?
I got 11.
I got 12.
But I haven't refreshed it. It's 11 when I did it. You probably got mine as 12.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
see, mine says 12 watching.
Mine says 11 thumbs up and 11 watching. Started streaming 75 minutes ago.
Oh, see, I got
You have
15 thumbs up.
How does Robin have 4? You got some on your toes too?
No, because she hasn't refreshed it.
Oh. She's got these two, and then she's got her big toes as thumbs.
Robin has opposing toes?
Oh, 17. So I
She got thumbs.
I got 17 thumbs up, 12 watching. Thanks, everybody. I'm sure that's up for debate, Robin, but we won't touch that one.
Is the 11th a stat for you, John?
Yes, it's the 11th became a stat holiday in Canada. I think it was 5 years ago. I think it just became a stat holiday.
Okay. Like, I know in Manitoba it's been for quite a while, but the rest of Canada, it was hit and miss.
Yeah, I know. 2018. 2018, it became a stat holiday.
Okay.
Because I know that the I used to ask my boss. I told him. I said I'm going to Remembrance Day ceremonies. I need it off. Oh no, we got to work that day. I said, I'm not working that day. I got things to do, and that was back when I was big in a big part of the Legion, and so I didn't work. And then
Robin says.
And then it became a stat holiday.
Now Robin says she's opens at 12:30, but yeah, there can be businesses open on a stat, but the stat means you either get the day off or the time off in exchange.
But the thing is that with part-time workers don't get the choice, whereas full-time workers do. But it's up to your employer. It's all a big anyway.
But I remember when I was a wee little one going to school in elementary school, you used to go to school in the morning. They would have a ceremony at 11, and after this, whatever you left for the rest of the day. But you had to show up at school at 9 o'clock in the morning, and 11 o'clock was the thing, and they booted you out at noon, I guess.
Yeah, see, because I was talking to Joe about that, and like we used to go to school, and then the school would go down to the ceremony at the cenotaph, and then go back to school for your afternoon stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Or
our ceremony was just probably in the gym or the theater.
Or it was like a play in the gym for the rest of the day, right? Sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And what do they call Veterans Day in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have Memorial Day in May.
Yes.
Which is kind of a a veterans sort of a thing, right?
For the ones that passed, yes, that
Okay.
gave their lives, yes.
And we used to call, Remembrance Day, Armistice Day, or however you pronounce it.
Hi, Connie. Sorry I didn't catch you when you first came in. I was counting. I'm starting the poncho, the back panel for Michaela, so I had to do 68 chains. So I gave up on the hat. I was tired. I didn't want to do it. I think screw it.
Sound good.
Oh,
What do you want, Motorball? Really? You don't get anything right now. No, you've already been fed. I'm pretty sure Zach fed you just a little bit ago. He'll be coming out here for work in a minute, and then we'll ask him. If he's fed you, you don't get nothing. We'll see. No, not right now. What did Annie just say? Oh, yeah, Annie's just talking to Honey. That's what it was, answering her.
Herb's back.
Welcome back, Herb.
He's drinking, or he's
I'm
telling
doing.
somebody to drink.
Oh, I'm doing okay, Connie. How are you doing?
Oh yeah. Ugh.
She just started another. I started one because my ex wanted one, but I just couldn't get into making a hat right now, I guess. So I put it to the side. I'll give, he just wants another for when it gets cold out. It's getting chilly, but I've already made him 3, so he's got hats. It's not my fault if we can't find them.
I forgot the rules, Herb. I'm sorry.
So if he can't find one, needs one right away, then there's a Walmart down the road.
That's one strike, Doug.
I've been away too long. I forgot what the rules were.
We have rules? What are rules?
That John broke a blade. That's why Herbie said drink.
Yep.
Yeah, but I forgot the rules.
I didn't know anything about that. I thought he was just telling everybody to take a drink.
He was, because John broke a blade. I gotta wait. My shot glasses are almost here.
And Connie says her hats are her go-to. Yeah, I know. But I make my hats, the ones that I make in between doing a big project. Like when I made this blanket, I took several breaks, while I was making it. I made a couple of hats and wash rags, small projects, just to break it up, because doing the same thing over and over and over, it gets old. You're gonna have to break it up. But that blanket's done. Now I just have to do a red and white one. But I'm doing I don't know what stitch I'll do it in yet, so I'm not starting that. Art with Connie. She goes, LOL, I took a drink.
My shot glasses aren't here yet. I don't know what time they're supposed to be here.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yep. I gotta go there. I gotta go there. Orders.
Arriving today between 5:30 and 8:30. Wow.
Must be an Amazon order.
Uh-huh.
An Amazon order?
Yep. I said, uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because today's a day they don't normally. No one else really delivers. At least here.
Well, I ordered two of those shot glasses. Just so my friend can take them home and irritate his kid with them.
Ah.
Because his kid just posts all kinds of whining.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Dave.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Portal Woodworks.
Yep.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm not watching chat. I'm got my no second crochet.
Debbie,
I just said hello, Dave, because Rick did. Okay.
Dave.
Oh my bingo game just started too.
David Jones, I believe.
Dog's barking. There's some bourbon I can take a shot with. Oh.
Looks like everybody's just saying hello to everybody else.
Looks like the robot saying hi to everybody. Every time they say something, the robot says hi to them.
Well, they have to put hi, hey, something else in front of whoever, and then it'll start jabbering.
Oh, I got you. So it's triggered by the higher hey.
Yeah, but if you say howdy, it doesn't know that word.
Gotcha. Little Lego is in. His name Mark?
Will.
I thought it was Mark. I haven't seen him in forever. Of course, I haven't seen nobody in forever. I haven't seen Herbie since they closed Hangouts. I don't think I've seen Steve C since they closed Hangouts either. Unless he was in here one time, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna on my tablet. I'm gonna lose the chat because there's a bingo game going on. I have to go catch that.
So I went for a ride on Thursday with my buddy. We headed out to a very small town that has a golf course. And with a golf course, they usually have a restaurant or something, right? So that's what we want for lunch. And I've got my handy tard placard to hang on my rear view mirror, but on my bike, I stick it in the windshield, in the dash. So anyway, there's 4 handicap parking spots, 3 on the left side of the entrance walk to the place, and 1 on the right. I happened to pick the one on the right, and I didn't park right in the very middle of it. I parked it towards one side. So we have our lunch, come out, and the place has got maybe a dozen cars in it, because it's also the curling club, the community curling club, but I think they're just starting curling. But anyway, this is at noon or something. So I go out there. Doesn't some miserable old git pull in the same parking spot I'm in with his handy tard placard on the hanging from the windshield, jammed in between there and some other spots that looked like there were staff parking, but there's 3 absolutely empty handicap parking spots right beside, like, or just slightly over 10
can't-
feet. Like,
You can't fix that. It's
no,
just fixable. That's a lack of something that's been missing in our country also.
yeah, like I don't, I couldn't believe it. Like, he's parked like a foot away from my bike. How he got out of the damn car, I don't know. He crawled over to the other side, I guess. Yep. Think you've seen everything.
Hey, what the hell? If it works, don't touch it. What the hell is that? Is that a router? D-Link. Yeah, it is a router. It looks like the inside of my computer, covered in dust bunnies.
What are you looking at?
I was I'm on Face Trap looking at something.
Oh, okay.
I was scrolling and it showed this dusty, looked like it'd been there 1,000 years with all these cords sticking out of it, and it was a router. If it works, don't mess with it, right? I don't know. Where did John go?
He's kind of there once in a while. He broke that blade. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Yeah. Except for I'm gonna pop out. That's why I asked where he went. He's still there. I'm gonna go sit in the woods. Got an hour left. I'm gonna go sit in the woods. So, y'all have fun. It was nice seeing y'all.
Good
Way,
dog.
way vibe, John.
Bye, Doug.
See ya. Bye, chat. Bye, Greg.
Yep. Yeah, my 7-year-old granddaughter is Taylor Swift in Legos. Yeah, my grandkids are south of the border this weekend. One of them hotels with a little miniature water park in it.
right, can you hear me now, Greg? All right, how far down south did they go?
I don't know if they went to Fart and Go or no, probably just Grand Forks.
Trying to figure out why you couldn't hear me because my microphone was on the wrong one. So, no.
Yeah, okay.
So I asked what you had on your table lately. Well, and he said you ran out of have Swifty Legos up. I'm like, what? You're making Swifty Lego on your table? Yeah, I was on the wrong mic. Didn't hear anything I was saying.
Hmm. Sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah. So what's Will got going on? Will says, I hope people will vote or request to give me an idea which one or three are best. Same lyrics that I wrote, different genre. I'm gonna make a soundtrack. Oh, that's cool, Will. So when is your live going on then? All right, well, hold on a second. Let me get you on Facebook first.
Now, I think I believe that there's you can get AI to write you a song in a certain genre, like or you can pick the genre. I'm not up on it too much, but I heard a song, and it was in a kind of like a 50s doo-wop style, but it was really pertinent to what he was doing, and he was playing with nitromethane and old and mopeds and that kind of stuff. And I'm going, what? Who wrote this song? It had to have been custom written. So I'd like to check that out. Yeah, so Little Lego says his are all AI.
Well, he was on he had it on the other day that he showed us to it. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I missed that. Maybe I could be a rock star then.
Yeah, see,
Probably
I got that song stuck in my head now. Like I clicked on you had one video here. Where was it? It was just a intro video, and I get the Plastic Queens, Plastic King stuck in my head now. Damn it! Click by click, brick by brick. Yeah, that's me. Okay, here's Will's channel. Well, yeah, Will, because I just sent it to you. Apparently, Jessica's our only mutual friend, which doesn't make any sense. That way, I can send you links. Like I can send you a link right now if you want to show your video on here again.
No.
What do we know?
Oh, tell him motorboat
Oh, you don't
no.
like? Oh.
He's trying to jump up here. No, John, no.
Okay, Will, you heard that. She said no, you can't come on. Yeah, well, didn't you start on Robin? You started on Robin's show, didn't you? That's how. And then she brought you over here.
So if you use AI to make a song, you still get a copyright strike?
No, you don't. See, because I didn't get one the other day when he played it on here, and I'm trying to figure that out because technically, wouldn't it be? Well, no, because it's an original song, right?
Yeah. That opens up a whole new can of worms.
Yep.
Interesting.
See, I was also curious though. Isn't the word Lego a registered trademark though?
Lego my ego.
That's spelled differently though. That's spelled with two T's.
Oh. Okay.
See, and he's saying that this lyrics are copyrighted.
See, do you actually have to write the lyrics, or does AI take care of that as well, as long as you give it parameters? Okay.
There's no trust. AI.
Interesting. You're gonna have to check that out. There's a new what would you call it, action cam being released, and it uses AI. I think I'm gonna buy one.
Why? Because the real world that you're filming isn't good enough. It has to AI and CG everything over it, or what?
Well, I'm a bad photographer. I gotta crank it up a notch. It's a Insta 360 Ace Pro 2. Kind of like a GoPro, but
Yeah.
it uses AI for like lighting and that sort of thing.
Because I know you can use all this brand new fancy AI photo editing software to, you can actually delete people from your backgrounds and it'll actually AI
Yep.
CG the entire background for you. That you pulled out, it's missing everything else. You can pull people from other pictures. Like you make it like a family photo, and it'll actually regenerate the clothing to make it match everything. Everybody's in the same picture, right? Like you can take people from like 2024 and put them into pictures from the 1800s, and it'll actually change the clothing to make it look like you were alive back then.
Yeah.
Like Back to the Future shit, right?
They've had for a while an AI thing that'll animate a still photo of somebody from an old black and white photo from somebody 100 years ago too.
Yeah, I've seen
You know,
that.
make their eyes blink and their head turn and that sort of thing. Kind of creepy, but
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, how is that possible? Because like when they made holograms, like you had to take a 360 picture of every angle to make a hologram to make it like to produce a hologram. But now you can just make a hologram off your phone
yeah.
and make it come up and do a 360 spin with just like two little reflector panels.
It does a lot of assuming, I believe.
Like I
No,
know some of the AI photos out there, they assume people have like 4 thumbs, 3 arms.
Oh, Robin.
Yes, Robert. And how it interlocks people's legs. I'm like, okay, well, it's a fake photo.
Mm-hmm. Just kidding, Robin.
Like I think it was probably like 3 or 4 months ago that like all these wooden carving photos started coming out. I'm like, that's AI. That's fake. Like, no, look, this guy spent 20,000 hours working on this. That's fake. Look at it. It's fake. Like, why would you purposely carve 3 legs onto a dog? It's fake.
Well, Kate Middleton got caught for, it wasn't AI, but it was manipulating a family photo, and you kind of cut away the shot of somebody's arm or hand or leg or one of the kids, and they're, grinding her about that. They didn't really, not half, probably 90% of the stuff you see on the internet in a, advertising thing is manipulated, like,
Yeah,
it's
like
not
Photoshop.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, but Photoshop is totally different than AI because you have,
Yeah. Yeah. But all she did was Photoshop, and they're, with the days of having to develop your own prints in a dark room are long gone. You can still do it if you want, but
don't stick your negative in the wrong acid bath.
yeah.
Turn out wrong.
Don't open the door. No.
Don't make sure you don't do 2 negatives at the same time.
No.
All right, well, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by.
See you well. Yeah, we went. Did my friend's dad had a dark room that he hadn't been using for years, but we went down there and we shot some black and white and developed it and did all that. It was fun. Back in the mid '70s, but before digital.
See, even in the late '80s, we had a dark room for our. We did our own our yearbooks. We took all our own photos, right, and we developed them all and everything else.
Mm-hmm. I looked into getting into color developing, but that was a lot more money and more process, and you had to do that completely in the dark. You couldn't do it.
You just take your film down to the London Drugs or Blacks or Kodak, drop it off. Tell them what size you want them in. Right?
Yeah.
Have them back in an hour.
Yeah. We have Don's photo. 3 locations.
I don't even think there's any photo places like that. I like I remember dropping film off at the Kodak kiosk in the middle of a parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then
Yeah.
it was drop it off at Sears, Zellers, Kmart, um, and now London Drug is basically the only place you can drop film off at.
Mm-hmm. There was one here locally called Suitors Studios.
Oh, I remember Suitors. I remember Suiter Studios. We had
Yep.
Suiter Studios in Ontario, yeah.
And they were one of the cheaper places to, get film developed. And I got into slides, and used to do them.
I still gotta go through all my dad's slides and freaking organize them all.
I got to scan my slides.
Yeah, I got a scanner. I got a negative scanner.
Yeah.
So what kind of carousel do you have for your slides? You got the round carousels or the drop-in long flat drop-in ones?
I got the long straight ones. It was some German name projector.
Is it
Can't
Field?
think of it. Can't think of it right now.
I actually picked up a Kodak one at the farmers market, the antique mall. It actually worked too. Just a light bulb for it, which wasn't that hard to find because Canadian Tire stocks them. Or fucking automotive bulbs, like a signal light bulb.
Oh, wow.
The bigger ones, like for your
Yeah.
for your backup light. Yeah, it's one of those bulbs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was some kind of brand, kind of like Rolly, ROILIA or something. I might be just making stuff up.
It sounds like it. It doesn't sound German.
Well, I just assumed it was German. And my camera, I had a Pentax ME Super. It was it had automatic exposure, but you could override it to manual. But you had to focus it manually. It was before automatic focus.
My dad bought this really nice Pentax camera in Germany, and it came in this like hard case,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like a hard suitcase almost, and it had all the slots for your lenses and your lens and like your the slot for like five film canisters in there, right?
Oh,
a
yeah.
slot for a slot for an extra strap, and there's like four or five extra lenses for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a pretty cool case that he had, honestly.
Yeah. No, I just bought mine piece by piece. It come with a pleatherette case, like that fit right around the camera, and you could take the top part off, and it hung underneath, so you could have the case kind of half on it, when strapped around your neck, and it come with a 50 millimeter lens, and then I bought a 135 telephoto, and then I bought a 28 millimeter. Still got all of it.
Well, when I bought my Canon, I bought it on sale. I picked it up at London Drugs actually, and I think it came with a 60 and a 90, and and I had to buy an extra SD card. The camera I have, it has two SD cards in it. One is for taking your photos, and one's for backup in case your first one screws up. I don't know why. So it's got two SD cards in it, so it takes a backup of your original, which is weird. And
Yep.
I'm like, well, it's kind of cool and all. And I was taking photos for about a week or so. I'm like, I need a telephoto lens. So I ended up buying this. How much was it? I think it was $1,500 telephoto lens. And like this thing's freaking heavy, so I had to buy a walking stick mount for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had it permanently mounted on my walking stick, and then I bought a backpack camera case
Yeah.
so that I had it, so everything was in my backpack, and then walking along with my camera with my telephoto lens, camera around my neck, and I had it mounted over on one shoulder only, so that I could pick it up like an M16, right? So it's hanging off
Yep.
one side, pick it up, and then if I wanted the telephoto lens, just click it off and click it right on my stand, and it's one hand, so I could steady my telephoto lens.
Mm-hmm.
And that was freaking so expensive, but you could zoom in to because when I bought it, we were living at the townhouses down the street here, and I could zoom in 2 blocks away to the apartment building and watch what he was watching on TV. Like it was right in my front yard. I'm like, this is a cool lens. I'm like, oh, this I shouldn't be doing this though. Should not be looking into neighbors' apartments' windows 2 blocks away.
No.
But it was great for when I was out for the Swan Festival because there was a bus that went around with Ducks Unlimited, went around to the nesting sites, so you could see where the swans were nesting and stuff, and it was cool because you're probably 500 meters away, but I could zoom right in and see them in building their nest and watch them like tuck this little sticks in, and I would take video of it, like they
Mm-hmm.
were standing like 2 feet away from me. It was freaking awesome. And I remember I took my camera to Niagara Falls. So the last time I used it was 5 years ago. Yeah, the last time I used my
wow.
camera 6 years ago. Yeah, how bad is that, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't use mine near as much as I should or really want to, but yeah, I got into digital and yeah, rabbit hole. Got to have a lens. Oh, got to have a different lens. Need something else.
Yeah, and I think I have like 3 or 4 filters for my lenses as well. It's the money. Now I know if I was to sell it, I would not get what it's worth.
Oh no. The half-life of camera equipment is kind of like computers. Now they're all going that mirrorless.
Well, yeah. Well, you just got to find that right collector, right? Like seriously, like how much would you pay for a Kodak Brownie camera right now?
I've got a couple. My mother.
I know, right? But
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure if you were to buy one right now, let me look this up. Kodak Brownie. Don't ask me why I know why it's called a brownie. Pricing.
We called them belly button cameras because that's where you held it to take the picture.
Kodak Brownie, $123. Oh, here's one. A Kodak number 2 folding pocket, $600.
Wow. I have my dad's Kodak instant camera, like a Polaroid, but Kodak made them for a very short time, got sued or whatever by Polaroid, and they you could take the camera back and trade it in for a Instamatic something or other,
Oh, why would you do that though?
Yeah, well, my dad won this camera, right? So, and he didn't bother. I don't think he took but 1 or 2 pictures with it. But yeah, many people sent them back. So there aren't very many out there in the world now.
Kodak Instamatic 133, $340. Unbelievable. Vintage Kodak point and shoot camera 160.
Kodak was a real heck of a marketing company, and they annoy me in the fact that they come out with all these different things. Like when they come out with Instamatics, when they had the film cartridge rather than you having to spool it on and that sort of thing. Good idea, whatever. Then they come out with the flash cubes, because before you used to just stick in the thing.
Yep.
Then they come out with not a flash cube, but like a rail of flash bulbs that you stuck in the top of your camera.
I remember that. My dad had those. There's
Yep.
6 of them on there, right?
Yeah. And then they come out with a cartridge 130 or 35 millimeter. So instead of having to like the higher end cameras all were 35 millimeter, right? And they were a canister film that I like, just like this here. And but then the Kodak put it in a cartridge like the what was it, 128 or
128,
yeah, they put it in kind of like a cartridge like that, but you could only use it in a Kodak camera that accepted that, right? So each time they come out with a gimmick, you had to buy a new Kodak camera. Then they come out with a disc camera, where
I love my disc camera, but it only took 15 photos though.
yeah, and the thing is, the photos were very small, like the negatives were super small. If you tried to blow them up to like 8x10, it wasn't too good,
I know.
But the whole thing is buy a new Kodak every 2 years or every year and a half, whatever.
I love my disc camera though, because you could carry 20 disc cartridges in your cargo pants pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And just change them out. And you could change them out in the light, in the sunlight. You could change them out. Click, click, click. Done.
Yep.
Right. It was so
Yep.
quick and simple. Unless you forgot that you used one and you put it in again, and you could just double negatives.
Yep. Yep.
Because it didn't stop. It just kept going back and forth. It just kept going back to number 1 when you were done to 15.
Yep.
I found that out so many times. I got so many disc negatives right now that have so many double exposure on it.
Yep. I had what do they call it? A Polaroid swinger camera. It was a cheap black and white Polaroid instant camera. Larry had a Kodak Instamatic and a 110. Yeah, I think the Instamatic was 128 and the 110. I had a 110. That was a smaller one. One I wanted to get was it was like an SLR, but it was small and it used 110 film. And you could buy, I think you got a kit with a 50 millimeter lens and like a telephoto lens, but it was just kind of like miniature, half the size of a DSLR now. The reason I bought my Pentax film camera, 35 millimeter, was because it was smaller than the Canon AE1, which was the one that was popular back then.
Like I think I had a Rebel.
Yeah, I had a Rebel.
It was actually a nice camera too.
Yeah. I think mine was a Rebel 350 digital, and they had Rebel film cameras as well.
I think mine was a 350i. I think it was. I don't know
Okay.
why it rings a bell, but it was nice and all. But I wanted a camera that had a full display on the back of it, so I could see what I'm taking freaking pictures of. Even though it didn't matter, 'cause it was all digital anyway.
Hmm.
And one that I could take video with. And I actually brought it to my shop one time because everybody's saying, well, you can just use a camera to do your YouTube videos with. I'm like, no, doesn't work. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. 'Cause it didn't have the swing around viewer on it.
Yeah. Well, I had the Rebel, but like I say, I think it was a 350 and Rebel XT. That's what they call it was, but it also was known as a 350, I think. Anyway, then I went to and I still got it. It's a Canon 60D, and it had video capability, where the ones before didn't. And then I bought a 6D, which is somewhat similar, but it was a full what they call a full frame. So the larger what do you call it?
You're gonna make me go and get my camera now. I know that.
A full frame sensor. That's what they call it.
So I was talking with somebody the other day about family history. Do you know your family history, Greg?
A lot of it.
Do you pass it down to your kids and grandkids so they can remember history?
Well, it's there for them. I don't force it down their throat.
Well, yeah, but I know in school there's always that one grade, I think grade 7 or 8. It's like, oh, what's your family history, right? So you could do family tree and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you you weren't in the military, were you?
Nope.
No.
I was in cadets.
It still counts as military time, you know that, right?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was half a
So I
block
know
away from McGregor Armories in grade 9. So of course you went to
that
cadets.
shut down now, isn't it?
It's still there. It was just kind of it's middle of the city of Winnipeg.
I remember I passed by one when I was visiting my son a couple years ago. I passed by one armory that like I'm like, okay, this looks like it used to be a military base, and
Mhm.
it was shut down, but the buildings, well, the fence around it, right, and the stupid um, uh, no trespassing, defense to passe signs, the French and English signs on them, like were dead giveaway. It was a military base
Yeah.
at one time, and the housing around it.
They
And I
they
can't remember where it
closed
was.
closed it down. It's on Kenniston Boulevard. I think they called it Capion Barracks, and or the Capion Barracks was part of it. Yeah, they decommissioned that thing like 30 years ago, but it still stood, and you could tell it was a military institute, place in that.
Yeah. Capion Barracks, named after the Battle of Capion. Battle honor was given to PCLI infantry.
Yep. And that's, yeah. Princess Patricia's Light Infantry.
Canadian Light Infantry.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be 4 battalions of PPCLI in Canada.
Hmm.
1 PPCLI was in Calgary. 2 PPCLI was in Winnipeg. No.
Hmm.
And 3 PPCLI was in Victoria, known as the Beach Ball Battalion, because they used to go down to California all the time and play laser tag and win every year against the Americans.
Hmm.
with their full gear laser tag, and four PPCLI, which is actually a Loyal Edmonton Regiment militia reserve. It is technically the 4 PPCLI.
Hmm.
Hey Jess, how's it going? Heading to the dollar store to get all my items out. I need to do Connie's painting tomorrow night on her live. Yes, everybody, don't forget Connie's live tomorrow. Art with Connie. I'll pull it up right now and post it in here for you. Come paint with me, come paint with me.
So the property I am living on was owned by, I don't know who, if there anybody owned it before him, because it's, somewhat rural. It's rural residential, they call it. And he was a World War I vet. And he came back and he opened up a store. One of those little kind of like lean-tos on the side of his house, and
Yep.
And he sold this, that, and the other thing, and it was like a corner store. Anyway, Dickinson was the guy's name, Dickinson Store. So we bought it 1981, and we ended up tearing down the original house, which was just old. It was built in 1932, moved forward, and they added the store on in 1934. But it was not a high-end house by any means. Anyway, I was out in the backyard, and for whatever reason, I was weed whacking around the base of a tree or something, and I found something, and I picked it up, and what the heck is this thing? And and I can't think of the name of the regiment, but it was like a cap, a little mushroom kind of shaped cap that I believe was probably either a riding crop or a swagger stick. And it had on there insignia from a Canadian military thing, which this guy it might have been his, or something he picked up or whatever. And then his kids were playing with it and left it out by a tree, and it the whole stick or riding crop or whatever disintegrated. And it's a silver cap, like knob.
Oh, it could have been a pace stick.
Okay.
Okay, so most drill sergeants carry a pace stick in their right hand, and they basically just swing it back and forth. It's usually got like end caps on it and a top cap with an emblem on it, basically. And what it's used for is measuring paces. So it'll open up like a compass into 2 points, like a compass, and they basically use it for marking paces on the parade square.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is what it could. Yeah. Oh.
Jessica is going to Joann's instead and buy something pretty and shiny and sparkly.
I haven't really searched it out as to what
Could have been. Yep.
could have been for sure. This is just my theorizing, But I recognize the name on it, like, you know, as a military regiment of some sort. But getting back to like family history, my cousin and I, mainly my cousin's wife and I, did a bunch of um, family tree whatevering in 19 leading up to, oh, what have been, I guess the year 2000 is when we did, from 1995 to 2000, because we went down to the states down in North Dakota, where another leg of the family is based out of. And in 95, I went there with my mom and dad, my cousin, and, you know, a bunch of, you know, my sister, or one or two of my sisters, I don't know. Anyway, we you know, got on, oh, well, they had made a book, you know, a family history book, and that, oh, geez, we should do one for our leg of the of
Tree.
it's my dad's side, right? And so anyway, we did that, and basically did it all without the internet. Like, yeah, we used computers to generate the thing and that, but the communication of internet was just not there yet. You know, like, not everybody was on Facebook. Not everybody was, had a web page or something like that. So anyway, my cousin's wife, she did it all with snail mail and phone calls and that. And
And
so
Jessica's gonna have retail therapy at Joanne's. I'm all for that.
so yeah, we did we did a thing, made a book, and it was just a basic tree. It was not a whole lot of there was pictures in it from some of the old buggers, or of some of the old buggers, but not too much of a other than just following whatever, what do you call that,
Lineage.
lineages. Yeah. And I named it you can pick your friends, but you're stuck with your relatives.
Ah, nice.
And we took it down to the next family reunion down in the U.S., because they have one every 5 years, or they had one every 5 years, and we put together a family tree of the whole bunch of them, going back to Denmark on my dad's side, and it was like 20 feet long, and we posted it up on the wall of the
Oh,
hall that we were at having supper and that, and so people could go up there and see how we're related to this one, that one. But yeah, my grandfather was born in Gardner, North Dakota. But back then, when he was born, like, that was the in the 18 whatevers, the late 18 whatevers. The border between the Canada and the U.S. was just kind of like
yeah.
like a street. Oh yeah, you cross the street, you go back, and they come from up here, and his family, and they moved down there for a while, and then they come back because for whatever reason they couldn't find what they needed down there. They decided to come back.
I know, like, I have my grandmother's family history information stuff. I know my uncle has the family Bible, but I have all the information that my grandmother did, trying to accumulate as much information on the family tree as she could. And I have letters that she wrote to England and Scotland and everywhere else, the churches and stuff, like because she took copies of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that they're handwritten carbon copies, right?
Yep.
And then I have like all the response books and stuff, like response letters and stuff back too. So it's very thorough, and like I said, so like I don't have an actual book as per se, but like I do have, you know, the family history,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and this is the history of the Sears, Weaver, Williamson, Monk, and Cousins families, which are the four main families of my lineage, right?
Yep.
Like, were we on here a couple weeks ago when I pulled this out and I said, see, my family history goes back to, I don't even know if I can find the first page of this though. Fourth generation, because I'm 27th generation descended from royalty, blah blah blah, along the line somewhere.
Well, I remember you saying you're there's royalty in there,
Yeah,
kings and queens or whatever, and
yeah. So it goes back to first generation one, right? Generation one.
Mhm.
This is as far back as it goes. So it's Flockwald Asgard, king of Trojans, born 100 AD in Asgard, Moor of Romsdale, Norway. Died in 179 AD in Asgard. So this goes back 179 or 100 AD.
Yep.
Right. So
Mm.
and everything is in here, like all the generations, all the way through, like from first generation coming up to 40. 46, 47. See, so I'm generation 47
Mm-hmm.
of Flockwald Asgard, king of the Trojans, Norway.
Cool.
But I do know somewhere along the line, I think it's 27th generation along the line here is Lord Thomas Locke, son of Lord William, in England, and the Hollands, Princess Ethelda. Ethelda, Princess of England, daughter of Alfred the Great, King of England. Right, that's generation 13.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred the Great, King of England, generation 12. Generation 11, Elfwith Wessex, Wessex Egberts, um, King Eopa Saxon, Edmund Under of Kent, Cowlin, King of Wessex. Right, so there's royalty along the line.
Mm-hmm.
And I know every year my uncle sends me saying, "Oh, look, John, here's your birthday, saying that I am 27th removed cousin something or other of King Charles or King Charles right now, or King Philip right now, right?"
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was just cool, that all the royalty I come from that serves no purpose in life anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, on my mother's side, there was the whatever you want to call of the immigrant that come to Canada came from England with the name that my mother's maiden name, Pruden, and he worked for the Hudson's Bay Company. And he come over and he spent time out in Alberta, spent time, I don't know, Saskatchewan, but then he ended up settling here in Selkirk area. Now I've traced before him, and it goes back to about 16 or 1500, I believe. And talk about an unimaginative bunch of people that name their offspring.
Really?
Well, this guy, the one that come across from England, his name was John Pruden. Well, his father was John Pruden, and his father was John Pruden.
Well, yeah, because it's a family name, right?
Yeah. So, and anyway, he was John Peter Pruden, and then they'd have Peter John Pruden, and then John Peter, and you're trying to figure out which generation this is, right? And then they decided to throw William in the mix. Well, I don't know how many damn Williams there are, and William begat William begat William. Oh, well, which one is which?
I know it's kind of funny looking back though at the size of the families, where
Yes.
you got one family oh well this is the third daughter of 14 children, and then she had 14 children, and they had 12 children. Then it goes down to 6 and 5 and 3.
Well, both
Welcome
my
back,
mother,
honey.
both my mother and father were families of 10, like 10 siblings.
Connie's back. Art with
Hello,
Connie.
Connie?
Yeah.
Art's back with Connie.
See, but it was a
Yeah,
different time back then, where
exactly.
you needed the children to work the farm, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
To bring in the cattle, to work the horses. It was cheaper than hiring laborers.
Mm-hmm.
Connie says her husband's number 6 of 14. I'm 2 of 2. Leave it at that.
My dad was the oldest. My mother was, I don't know for sure, second or third oldest in her family.
My dad was 4 of 4. My mom was 3 of 3.
No, I'm 2 of 4.
I'm 1 of 3.
I don't know what I'd do if I had younger siblings. I don't know. Crap out of me. Pretty sure I know how to crap out of my brother. All right, I still do.
It's frowned upon because I have blisters for siblings. I have 2 nurses for sisters, and they know everything.
Of course they do.
Yeah, which side would it be? My dad's grandmother. Oh, her name was Ingigerdr Olfig's daughter.
Okay.
Good Jewish name. she is related back to Snorri something or other. Can't remember.
You mentioned this before, because remember the name Snorri.
Yep. And he's the first person born of European descent in North America. So,
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Bethy.
and there's a Snorri something or other society and all that kind of stuff when they celebrate them.
Yeah. Connie says her mom was 6 of 9 kids. Yeah.
Beth, hello.
Let's see, my dad was 1 of 2, mom was 1 of 1, and Zach's 1 of 1.
Just couldn't go through that anymore, eh? Damn it,
Yeah,
fucking one's enough.
yeah, no, I had. If I would have had any more, it would have killed me. So I stopped. So I said, tie them tubes up. Yep. Otherwise, I wanted 2 or 3. But it just wasn't in the cards. But I'm blessed for
Oh,
Zach.
I wanted a whole baseball team.
That just wasn't in the cards. That's okay.
Well, we have 2 kids, 1 of each.
I've got Zach, and he's awesome.
Well, see, I had 3, but my ex-wife couldn't carry girls, and we actually had 9 pregnancies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't know what you might get.
Well, there's 100 genders now, so I don't know. I don't know when they came out with them all. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Oh, we can't tell you. We can't determine that for you anymore. Well, it's like I do these these online surveys, right?
Yeah.
I do these online surveys, branded surveys, and most of the questions are, you pay for doing these surveys, by the way. Most of the questions are you male, female, other? Like, well, they give you the 2 choices, so obviously, and most of them are like male, female, or do not want to disclose. I'm like, well, how is that? But yet, you go to stores like Walmart. You go to Walmart still, right? Men's section, women's section. There's no any other section. It's men's, women's, children. There's no any other section. So how is it people are still wrong? Right?
It was some old guy walked in the McDonald's. The bathroom was, I don't know, multiple choice. And was he mad?
Multiple choice. All right.
Yeah, he was quite annoyed that there was too many choices.
It's like when you go to the bar and there's pictures on the doors instead of actual, boy girl things. It's like, oh, here's a martini glass and a shot glass. Well, which are you? How do you determine that? Martini glass has 2 olives in it. Okay, well then that must be boys. Well, no, it's girls. Well, what is it? I don't know because the shot glass is empty. I don't know, but it's a big. Try and figure it out.
Hi,
Well,
Lydia.
I guess the martinis are secret agents. Shaken, not stirred.
Let's see. Let me scroll up here. I'm behind.
Oh, here's a
Uh,
joke for you. Here's a dad joke for you, Greg.
oh shit.
Because you just reminded me of it. I heard it the other day. What goes dong, ding dong?
Okay. No, I don't know.
James Bond's doorbell.
Oh my god. Okay, Connie says a friend of hers has 20 siblings.
What?
People are saying hello, hello. Connie says we have 4 and 9 grandkids. Beth says she couldn't carry girls either, lost 2. More hellos. And Beth is surprised she hasn't seen a they them bathroom. And Herb goes, oh shit. Yeah, I say oh shit too.
Yeah. They them bathroom, but there's only one stall. More than one person.
Well, the outhouses were AC/DC. Even the
Yeah.
two holders, it didn't save. It was, you know, the side by siders. I couldn't really figure that out. Like, you know, I guess if you really had to go, it
Well,
didn't matter who you're sitting beside.
well, it's like the porta potties. Porta potties, right?
Yep.
They're blue and pink. Well, it's a given which one goes which. And now, but now they're red and gray. Now it's harder to decide.
Oh, you see, yeah, I've seen green ones around. Don't know what
Yeah,
they're
green ones
for.
too. Free hugs. I get a kick out of people that write on the the porta potty stalls though, because you know it's lock and unlock, right? And I see people
Yep.
that write on there, poop with friends or poop alone.
Now, you've seen outhouses like the old originals, right?
Yep.
And the seat on many of them had a hinge, and you lift the seat up, so you expose the whole
The hole.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was for throwing the slop pail down or whatever, you know, so you didn't splash all over the seat and that. Well, my aunt, and this is before, I don't know if it's before my parents were married or not, but anyway, it was at her my mother's home, and my aunt, she's in a big hurry, right? She opens the door, she spins around, and she sits down, and well, somebody left the lid up, and here she is, folded up like a jackknife, pants around her ankles, screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" So my dad had to go in there and yank her out of the thing.
You know, that was probably the origin of women saying put the seat back down.
Probably.
And that was the reason why. Not because nowadays you'll actually fall. You won't technically don't fall in.
No.
But back then you would.
Well, like my neighbor, my old Hungarian neighbor, now long dead. He said, "Why do these women are always bitching about the seat up or down or He says, "Yeah, I sat down on cold porcelain once. I didn't like it, so I didn't do it again. I always check to see if the seat was down, right?"
Yep. Not pleasant. he'll wake you up real quick and you go and see in the middle of the night.
Then you got these prison toilets that are just all stainless steel. That's I can't imagine that being very pleasant.
Well, it's like over in Europe and Japan. It's just a hole in the floor with handles on the side, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
big open room, four of them in a row. Where's the door? You need a door force. The hole in the floor.
Oh my
Drop and
god.
slide.
Beth said she got cornered in an house by a bear. None of her family missed her. Oh my god. That would be horrible. Ow. What? Really? Did you wake up? You were laying there nice and quiet. What happened? Really? Hey, Connie is leaving, and she'll see us at the premiere at 8. Have a good evening, and I'll see you over there.
See you later, Connie.
Really? I know, it's horrible. Did Zach do it? Probably did. Here, snuggle up there. I know what you want. You're hungry. You need some food. Want to eat? Yeah? Chill out. Just chill.
Well, I think I'm going to make like babies and head out.
Hey, Greg.
Oh,
That
now
makes,
you
that
have
makes
a
a lot of
good
sense.
one. So,
Or make like wheat and head out.
yeah. Well, you have a good one then.
All right,
Will
we'll talk to you
do.
later. Thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out with us.
Later, guys. Thanks for having me.
We got Jack went real quiet.
Oh, you're making it on your hat. Done?
I'm not making a hat. Who?
You.
I told you I wasn't making a hat.
Is your blanket done?
Yes.
Or why aren't you making a hat then?
I told you I didn't feel like making a hat, so I was going to work on the poncho. Do you not listen?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna
But
smack you upside the head.
you also said you do hats, and when you after you do big projects.
It was going to be, but I didn't like it. Wasn't working for me. It wasn't. I think because you want something heavy for when it's really cold out. So I think I have some blanket. Oh, I bought blanket yarn, but I'm making rugs with that. But that or I can put two yarns together to make it a thicker hat.
Yep. Two
So
four weight.
yeah. So yeah, I just wound up the blue one I had. So I can mix the blue and the white together, and that would be
Yeah, that would
all
be good.
right. Yeah, but yeah, I just have to do that. So I just decided to start on the other panel of her poncho.
A poncho panel.
Yeah, front and back. I mean, you could make it one, I just didn't. I'm just winging this one, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be what it is. It's purple and white. She'll love it no matter what. I hope.
For Michaela?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Who else are we making a poncho for?
Zach.
Not in purple and white.
Why not? It's like purple.
He likes blue. I could make him a poncho. And then Dad wanted like a hat and cowl or hat and scarf. The more I thought about it, I'll make him a hat, but I'm not making him a scarf or a cowl. He's always dropping the smokes and shit. He's gonna catch himself on fire.
But all people are like that.
Yeah, like, no, nothing. Maybe if I had 100% cotton, for a cowl, something like that.
What you need?
You have to get one of those.
$1,000,000.
You have to get one of those big super rolls from Walmart. You
Oh
seen those?
yeah,
Those,
yeah.
those red heart super rolls of cotton. They're huge.
Not this red heart. It was like
I,
peaches and cream.
no, the bigger. Like I've seen I've seen cotton like red heart cotton, like red heart cotton about this size. Like they were freaking
I've
huge.
never, I've never seen that.
Yeah, at Walmart has them now,
Yeah, we don't have red heart cotton here.
and Lion Brand ones too. Yeah, here, here, hold on a sec. I got one right here. I got one right here. It's like one of these rolls of cotton.
Trying to hit that chicken earlier.
Okay. Oh wow, I
See
like
that?
that.
Freaking
Yeah,
huge. Yeah,
yeah.
it's all cotton.
Wow. Yeah. All we have at our Walmart is peaches and cream, the little ones.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you can find a cone of it, but that's it as far as our Walmart sucks.
So you're gonna got this Burnett Handicrafter cotton as well. So
Yeah.
there's how much is on here? 600 yards.
Holy
Big roll.
crap.
I know, big rolls of cotton, right? Right?
Holy crap.
I know, they're huge. And I got a couple more here too. Hold on a second. Here's another one.
We
And
weren't
big.
supposed to talk about yarn tonight, remember?
No, it's a craft show. No, this one's got 573 yards on it. It's like a beige, but it's got green, and two different colored browns on
Yeah,
it.
it's yeah, that's a lot of yarn though.
It's a lot of cotton.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah, cotton's not cheap.
those were gifted to me. Those were a present. So I lucked out with those.
Yeah, I didn't know Red Heart even had cotton.
See, now I gotta maybe look for
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
it. Red Heart.
I'm sitting here in a hoodie and I'm cold. I have to put my Sherpa on, geez. I refuse to turn on the heat. It's too early. Not doing it. I've got a blanket here. I'll just use it. Of course I have a blanket. That'll help a little. Ugh. I'll get all comfy warm, then I'll fall asleep on you. Oh. Actually, I won't because I got to get something to eat here in a little bit. Forget what Zach wants.
Oh, it's acrylic. I don't want acrylic. Oh, you can get some Hobie cotton cakes.
Well, yeah, but that's true.
All right, let's go to your inspirations. Red Heart. Yarn type. Cotton. Well, they have cotton. Does make sense.
Yeah, I didn't know Red Heart had cotton except for like the string.
Well, see, over at Yarn Inspirations, it's all Burnett.
Oh,
Oh, Burnett and Caron. Yeah, Yarn Inspiration cotton cakes are $8.99 right now. They're on half price on sale right now. Clearance shades. There's only 2 colors left. Wow.
because they're discontinuing them. I'm sure that's why they're there. They're not making those colors anymore.
So these Burnett Handicrafters are $3.49.
The
They
big
can't be
ones?
the same size though.
No, they got small ones too.
4 weight, yeah, 68 yards. Oh well. I was helping you. I was helping you.
Yeah.
should start this yesterday.
Not gonna be able to finish it today.
Yeah, I can.
I'm looking at Burnett Handicrafter. Oh, that's only 80 yards. Nope.
Well, it's either gonna be I finish it tonight or I put it on the counter and it sits there till next year.
Oh, yeah.
Just like my other Remembrance Day one I started 3 years ago that I just found the other day when I cleaned my countertop off. So Connie has a show premiere tonight. She
At 8,
said.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there it is, under the canopy. Full acrylic landscape painting. All right, let's copy, paste. Here's Connie live tonight at 8 Central. There's that one. And I put her other one in there already. I put Will's in. Oh, I Will. Didn't say Will said he was going live. Was it tonight or tomorrow? No, Will said he was going live.
I don't know.
Will's live. 24. Oh, he's going live every day. Okay. Every once a week. So this is on in 20 minutes.
Welcome back there.
Here over up. Okay, this is Will's live in 20 minutes. He's discussing his new theme song. Here you go.
Oh, they have clearance shades at Burnett Handicrafter. It's like pumpkin colors and Christmas. They have some Christmas colors.
Of course there is.
$1.49. $1.49 said $2.49 for the small ones.
Oh, I guess I saw Nancy was live too. All right, Kimmy's going live too. Wow. Dang, Connie's painting. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just sharing some stuff out on my Facebook page. Just give me a second here. And I also saw that Nancy was on as well right now.
Oh, wow. Everybody's on.
What's Nancy's page? Little Treasures.
Yep.
Because I know she had a members only live on.
I never got notification for that.
I did.
Hmm.
1 hour ago. I'll be on the other calendar. Added a base so I could add steps. Yeah, that was an hour ago. She updated that. So when is she going live again? Wow, she doesn't book them ahead of time. I don't know when her next
You're
live
not
is.
what? You're not what, Herb?
Mr. Moen.
Oh, live.
No, I didn't say. No, I meant Nancy and Kimberly. Did I say Herb? Was Herb going live? No. No, did I? No.
I don't know.
Herb, you should go live. Herb, you should do live. You'll get rid of a lot of confusion. Is Herb going live? Yeah, Herb's live right now. Herb's alive. Herb's alive right now. So I'm getting a little hackish right now. Supper.
Is it supper time?
Well, I'm feeling hungry, but
Oh.
we'll see what's for supper first, and then we'll see what time I'm going in at. Just cutting this one out. You know, I seen resin at Dollarama. I wonder if I should try those. Come in little craft packs, right?
Mm-hmm. I've seen resin stuff at Dollar Tree too. I don't do any of that stuff, so I just walk around by it.
I was just curious if I should try some out just to see how it's gonna work for the stuff. I've seen you don't know him. I've seen Jason McKee down in Australia. He's playing with the resins now as well. But I don't know if he's buying like the top of the line resin stuff. But he's doing fill-ins on the scroll saw work.
Oh, okay. Oh, you need to get some and try it and see how it works.
I know I priced out resin a while ago. It's still pretty expensive. It's like $200 a gallon.
And how long does a gallon last?
Well, it depends on how much you mix up and how often you use it, right? That's the problem. Like I don't want to spend $200 on something that I know I'm not going to use. But then you got to buy all the pigments and everything else for it, right? Which is expense.
So that type of stuff is not a cheap hobby.
Nope. Well, no hobby's really cheap though.
Coloring, you got your cheapest.
You got to buy color. You got to buy your inks and pencils and crayons and everything else. So.
Yeah, but those last a while. And it'd be one of the cheaper ones, I suppose. Reading, if you use a Kindle, just buy your Kindle and you can get the rest for free. Get the free books.
Yeah, but you got to buy a Kindle to start off with, though.
Well, not necessarily. If you have a tablet or a phone, you could just use that.
Or through the library. Libraries are free.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I have Kindle on my tablet and phone, and I have a Kindle tablet behind me, but and it works just fine. I just haven't used it in ages.
I heard the internet's free too
Huh?
at the library.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had to pick a expensive hobby.
Well, it's cheaper than railroading. Right?
Yeah. Well, be a cheaper hobby, with paper and pencils or whatever. But then if you wanted to go to canvas and draw on that, then, that would be extra expense. Yeah, my ex said that his girlfriend wants to learn crochet. I just said good luck. I'm not teaching her.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was getting at too, though. Right?
Yeah. It's like there's YouTube videos, and she can pause it and start it, pause it and start it. Yep.
That's how I learned most of mine. Like
He's
where I
like,
am now.
he's like, can that teach you? And I was like, that'll teach you everything you need to know. I was like, I will
Taught me.
write down a list on what she needs supply wise and what stitches she needs to learn first off. And then after that, just go find tutorials for what she wants to make.
Say, but tell her she has to share out yarn. If she wants to learn, she has to learn how to share first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, she's the one that told him to talk to me about it, and I was like, She wants me to teach her, right? And he's like, well, and I was like, not happening. I can
Well,
handle her in small. I can handle
first of
her in
all,
small doses.
she could have asked you herself.
Exactly. I don't like that when people go through others. If and so I told him, and I think, I tolerate her in small doses. And to teach her something where she's not going to listen and she's going to get frustrated and shit. I would, knowing me, I'd teach her wrong just for spite. You know?
Wow, Joe.
And he's like,
You
would
would
you? And I was like, I
you
don't know.
you wouldn't though. I know you. You
No, and I
wouldn't.
was like, but it'd be fun thinking about it, though. But,
Yeah.
I think, but, I don't want to spend that much time with her, to teach her.
Well, yeah, he's over there all the time.
Doesn't mean I want her over here. I don't really care a lot for her. You know?
He's over there more than he needs to be. You must have
Yes,
her over there
yes,
too.
he is. He's over here all freaking time. And it's like, oh my God. But no, I
Sure,
mean,
bring your fucking girlfriend over here. I want to spend time with her.
let's have her here all day, every day until she learns this shit. She better be a fast learner.
Better learn it one day.
Yeah. I'm going to show you each stitch. Better video it because it's all I'm going to do. I offered to give her some scrap yarn now than I get my garbage. And he's like, you're going to give her your trash? And I was like, it's good to practice on
Yep, it is.
and to learn. I mean, you're not going to make anything right off the bat. You need to learn your stitches first. It's like a half a skein of red heart. What more do you need?
And then she needs to get pre-approved at Hirschner and your inspiration and
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah. I told her, I was like, the only way I would actually sit and teach her is if I charged her.
But she has to join the right crochet groups too.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to write them down for her.
Let me guess. Bag a day. Brianna
Yeah,
K.
of course. Bago
J,
Days on top. Korea
J,
Grandma's right below.
J off the hook.
Yeah, and be off the hook. I don't know. I'll go through mine. See what I think. I told me if she wants to really learn and real serious about it, I charge. I will charge to teach it.
Mm-hmm. I would too.
And I'm only doing what this is stitches she's going to need, and after that she's on her own. Watch a tutorial. The stitches, it'll tell you what to do.
And if you really want to learn tutorials, ho, watch John.
Yeah, you have to go talk to John. He'll teach you that one, but he charges you even more than I do. So. But if she's serious and wants to learn, then she'll pay.
Exactly.
It's not like I don't want to ask for a hell of a lot, but depending on how much time it takes and how long she'll be here, I really don't want her here. Maybe I just meet her at the library.
Neutral place.
Yeah, something. Maybe I could just make up a few videos and here, watch those. I'll teach you. I'm teaching you for the comfort of my home while you stay in yours. Oh, I guess I could do a video chat with her. Oh wait, she doesn't have to come to my house.
Yeah, but then you can't be in Hangouts at the same time.
No, that's true.
You can't bitch about her while you're in the Hangouts.
You can't what?
You can't bitch about her while you're in the Hangout while you're teaching her at the same time because you'll forget to mute the wrong one.
Damn bitch.
Oh my god, you should listen to this chick I'm trying to teach. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, damn.
I'm done with a box of rocks.
I forget to mute the wrong one. Oh no.
That'd be funny. And the thing was, I wouldn't care if I did. I was like, oops, whatever.
Oh, apparently my supper's ready right now. I just found out. All right, so I will be back. I will be cutting some more. I will be changing my camera here for a second first. Let's do this.
And what do you have for dinner? What's on the menu?
I don't know. She didn't tell me.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yeah, she didn't tell me. She says it's ready right now. So, all right. So I got my first backer is cut. I got to do because the thing is what I'm doing with this. So my first backer's cut. Outline for the background backer is cut. I can't finish this one until I finish this first because this is actually going to be laid in here as well. So I'm going to have to cut the backer for that, including on this one.
Okay.
And I got to notch those out to allow for those to go in there. And then I will be attempting to do my overlay poppies. So these are going to be poppies, right? So I'll do these in 2 layers, which actually give me 3 layers because I got the backer layer, and then the 2 front layers, which I will color.
Color.
Because that seems to be my go-to normal thing now. I will color them with pencil crayons, coloring pencils, as you guys prefer to call them.
Yes.
So we'll be back for that. But in the meantime, go check out Will, Connie, Kimberly. I posted their lives are all in my they're in the chat here and they're all over on my Facebook page. I shared them all out. Go check them out. We'll be back later tonight. Do some more scrolling or crafting or whatever have you. You guys can join the panel and we'll see what's going on. Bethany beef stew.
That sounds good too.
I'll go see what I'm having and I'll let you know. I'll fill you in on what it was and how good it was after I eat it and poop.
Larry's asking where's the hangout. Well, nobody's in there right now.
Nobody's in the hangout.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat myself. So
yeah, I'll put the hangout link in later after tonight's show though. And actually, Larry, it's the same hangout link that should have been there before, a long time ago. You should have bookmarked it. But we'll let me go eat dinner and we'll be back later tonight. Probably give me 3 hours and we'll see what's going on then. All right.
sounds
Take
good.
care. Have fun. See you
Bye,
later.
everyone.